Welcome to Whack-A-Mole. And in this video I thought I would talk about buying, selling, and trading. For many years I worked in a second-hand store, learning the art of buying, selling, and trading, and I just had an idea the other day that, hey, why don't I make a video discussing this and teach people how to buy, sell, and trade things. And I had a good mentor, the owner of the store, and I won't mention his name. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, and he taught me over the years how to buy, sell, and trade things. So with no further ado, I'm going to teach you what I learned. Okay. Alrighty, well, first off, let's talk about buying. Well, if something is shiny new, and let's say it's worth $100, now in the second-hand market, now you cut that in half and it's worth $50, and $50 is about what you may or may not be able to sell it for, but that's your projected price to sell it for. Well, to buy it, now you cut that $50 in half, and now you have $25. And now that $25 is what you have to buy the product for. You don't want to go over what half the product is worth. And I'll explain why in the next segment about selling. But right now we're buying. So now we have $25, and that is your haggle price. And with a second-hand store, most generally the people that come in there to sell stuff are people looking to buy their weekend alcohol or support their drug habits. So you're only going to want to haggle for about $20 to $25. They always feel like they're getting ripped off, but you have to make a profit because you're buying this stuff to sell it. You're not buying it to own it yourself. If you were buying it to own it yourself, you could most generally buy it for, the $50 that it's worth, or a little more, a little less. However, but you're buying it to sell it, so you would definitely not want to go over $25. So, all right, well, that's selling. And if for a summary, like I said, you take what the product is brand new, cut that price in half, and that's your general selling price. And then your buying price is you cut your selling price in half, and then you try to go below your selling price or go below your buying price, or buy it at your buying price, which is half of your selling price. If that's a little confusing, well, I'm sorry. But that is how you buy things. Okay, on to the next topic. Alrighty, well, our next topic is selling. Now, selling gets a little technical here and there, but stick with me, but it's an easy process. But the first rule of selling and keeping your business open and keeping it growing is you can't sell anything for less than 100% profit. If you do not make 100% profit, then you might as well close your doors because you're wasting your time. So that is rule number one of selling. You must make 100% profit or more to stay in business. Okay. Well, this is how selling works. Excuse me. You know your selling point, which is $50. All right. Now what you do is you tack about $25 on top of that. So now you're selling your newly bought item for $75. And I know what you're thinking. It's like, why did you tack $25 on that? Well, that $25 is called the haggle price. If you walk into a second-hand store, the owner of the shop is expecting you to haggle down the price. So, to not lose your profit, you put a buffer in there of about $25, depending on, how much it is or how much you paid for it. But we're going on our scenario of $100 and, cutting that in half, and now it's a $50 sale price used. So with that, we tack on the $25. And generally, when you're haggling, when you start taking off money, usually you start off with, if it's like $75, I'll start taking off like $5 a hit. It's like, all right, I'll sell it to you for 70, and if they're still whining a little bit, I might take another $5 off. Now it's $65. It's like, all right, $65. That's the lowest I can go. There's nothing else I can do. You can, if they start walking away, then you can hit it with another $5. Take it off, but you're trying to make as much profit as you can. You try not to get back down to your $50, but your $50 is the lowest you can go. It's your 100% profit mark for selling, for buying it at $25. But you're trying to get as much over your $50 as you can. So they're starting to walk away at like 65. It's like, all right, I'll sell it to you for 60. That's my final offer. I can't go any lower. If I do, you try to explain to them that you're going to start losing money and, blah, blah, blah. You give them a sad story. And, sometimes they'll be like, all right, that's a good deal. And now if you knocked it down to 60, now you've made, $10 over your selling price, which is pretty good. And you've made your, over your 100% profit, but you've made your 100% profit. So you made your money back plus, a good profit. And that's how selling works. So the next time you're in a secondhand store, most definitely haggle, because the prices are set so that, there's room to move money down and the secondhand owner not lose their shirt. So always remember that the prices are set for you to haggle them down a little bit. But in your instance, you'd be the owner. So like I say, depending on the product, if the product's like, in the hundreds, like $500 or something like that, you can move a little more. You can, shave off like 25, $50 at a chunk, at least 25 at a chunk after a certain, price. But as you get down lower and lower, like I say, $5 to $10 is a general range if, the price is lower. If it's $100 or more, you could do the $10. If it's $100 or less, you might want to move it in the $5, range. But that's basic selling. You want to make 100% profit, if not more. And you always want to put at least 25, depending on what you're selling it for. Like if it's $50 and up, you'd want to put like $25 on it. If it's over $100, you'd want to put an extra 100 or 200 on it. So you have your room to haggle and make customers feel like they're getting the best deal for their money, but you still make your profit. Okay, well, that's selling. On to the next. Well, alrighty. Okay, well, the last thing on our list is trading. And trading isn't too difficult, but you have to decide whether it's worth trading or it's not worth trading. And there's a couple rules to start off with trading. Is number one is the trade item worth the same or more than what you already have? That's number one. And number two is, would it be easier to sell the item you're trading than the item you already have? So those are the two thoughts you'll have in your mind. Is it worth trading? And would it be easier for you to get rid of if you do trade? And those are the first thoughts in your mind. Now we come to the secret of trading. Okay, the first secret of trading is never make a trade without cash. And we'll go back to our $100 example. If the item you're trading is worth $100 and your item's worth $100, then you always want to ask for, we'll say a quarter. So you'll make the trade if they come up with $25 plus the item that they want to trade. And you're probably wondering, well, how is that fair? You know, you could just trade up. But the thing of it is, there's some variables that come up with that. And number one, okay, you make the trade straight up. Now you can't sell what you traded for the price that you originally wanted for the other item. Now that's a problem. But if you get $25 off the top and then plus the item, you're guaranteed to at least break even and still make the profit that you want to make on it. Whether you lose $25 on the deal or not, you've still made your profit. Plus, it gives a little bit of a buffer where you can make more money on selling the item you just traded. You got $25 for it. Now you put it back, what you traded, back on your display for $100. Now you've made your 100% profit plus the $25 you stuck in your pocket right off the top of the trade. I mean, it kind of probably sounds a little shady, but, well, that's what you do to stay in business in the secondhand store with trades. Never trade without money involved. And it's usually, like I said, about a quarter of whatever the item is worth that you're trying to trade. If it's $100, you ask for $25 plus the trade. And they'll either take it or leave it. And that's the deal on trading. It's not too hard. And those are the rules. Is it worth you trading? Would it be easier for you to sell the item you trade? And always take cash with each trade. Don't ever trade item for item, because you'll probably end up losing in the end. Always have cash on hand. Alrighty, well, that's trading. Okay, and well, that's my video, and I hope you like it. And if you've learned anything from this, I ask that you would subscribe to my channel. And there will be an affiliate link coming up on the screen here pretty soon. And this will go to my affiliate link, which has many name brand sites, so you can click on the links and go to these sites and you can buy yourself something nice. Like I'm affiliated with Walmart and Amazon and eBay, and it doesn't cost you any extra to shop on my affiliate site, but all those sites are all in one place. All you gotta do is go to my site and pick which place you want to shop at, and click on the link and start shopping. And then just back it up and pick another link and start shopping there. It has all your favorite sites in one convenient spot. But and the general rules, I'm from New York, and these are like general rules for buying, selling, and trading. I mean, I know you see like popular shows on like the History Channel where they're dealing in thousands and millions of dollars. Well, that's Las Vegas. That's not your corner secondhand store. So the what I've taught you here is the basics of your neighborhood secondhand store. And you know, it may work for you, it may not work for you, but these are just general terms. You know, with anything, it's always a learning process, and you have to learn things as you go. Alrighty. Well, I thank you for watching my video, and I hope you subscribe to my channel for more videos. And there will be more videos popping up here at the end of the video. And I hope you'd watch more of my videos. But until my next video, I thank you. Bye.